Hello, hello. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to create a color palette in Canva using images that inspire you. So once you've hopped into Canva, I usually like to start with a board that's sized at 1920 by 1080. It's kind of a typical standard, almost like a website size. And so once you've grabbed your three inspiration images, we're going to put them on the left-hand side of the page. As you can see, I have some pictures from a recent trip to New York, as well as Walt Disney World and Epcot. And down here is my pit bull puppy, who's not so much as a puppy anymore. She's 7, my dog Eve. So once you've grabbed your inspiration images, what we're first going to do is create some color palette paint swatches or squares, circles, whatever you want to use to actually identify the colors of your choosing on the right-hand side of the screen. So I did that by just pressing the R button on the keyboard. That's the shortcut to get this square or rectangle. You could also use a circle or really any other shape that you want. We're just going to kind of use that to create a paint swatch. So starting things off with this first image here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the first paint swatch. I'm going to come up here to the editing ribbon, click on color. We're going to click on this rainbow square with the plus sign, which is going to allow us to add a new color. I'm then going to select the, I'm going to select the eyedropper here, which allows us to literally eyedrop and pull a color from the design or photo, anything pretty much on the Canva board. So we're going to choose this and you'll see a magnification pop up. You'll see it picks up every little pixel. Let's zoom in on my face. So let's say I wanted to pick this color. I love this kind of light sage color. Lovely. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Grab the eyedropper. I'm kind of loving this blue color. I think I might go with the lighter blue. And then third, I'm going to come in and I love the kind of orangish, the warm tone on our friend Valeria's jacket. Lovely. And I'm going to just repeat the process down here for the Epcot image. Click up here, select the eyedropper. I kind of love the blue sky tone, as well as the kind of metallic gray silver from the sphere. Pick up this one here. It's kind of a bluish gray, right? And then maybe I'll pick up that sandy tone from the pavement. It's kind of a nice little monochromatic palette. And then same thing down here for my inspiration image from my dog. Okay, lots of greens here. I'm going to pull green from the grass. I'm also going to pull a color from her coat, if you will. And then maybe that purple color from her leash. Great. Ooh, lovely. All right, so now that we have gathered images that inspire us, we've also been able to eyedrop 3 colors from each. Now what we can do is actually narrow the focus and create our color palette. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is select all of the colors. If you're on a Mac, it's Command-C to copy, and then come down here onto page 3. We'll do Command-V to paste. It will paste in place, and we're just going to slide it over. We're going to we're going to select everything and slide it over to the left. And now I'm just going to kind of pull out the colors that really light me up. So I actually really love this purple color in the bottom right. So in order to copy this, I could click it and do Command-C and then move over here, Command-V, and slide it over. But what I like to do is actually select the paint swatch, if you will. And then on the Mac, it's the Option or Alt key. Hold that down and just click and drag. And it's just going to duplicate it. I'm also just going to make this a little bit bigger. So I love this purple. I'm also kind of digging this blue color here. And then from one of the colors up, I thought I was going to like the colors up here, but I think I love this. Yeah. So there we go. I have a little bit of a color palette from images that inspire me. Pretty quick and easy process. This is something that can be repeated across anything that you do, whether you're looking to create a new palette or just shake up one of your current social media designs. Now, what I usually encourage folks to do is really play around with the colors that you finalized, because even though we chose these three, they may actually not be the best as far as legibility. And what do I mean by that? Well, if we click into the shape, we could type the word hello, right? Make it bold, and we'll increase the point size. Let's make it like 50. Perfect. So black is a little hard to read on the against the purple background. So what I'm going to do is select the text color, and same thing, I'm just going to eyedrop from one of the other colors in the palette. Okay, so that purple and blue actually works really well. Let's check that the gray works as well. Perfect. Okay, good. Love that. Let's actually shrink these up a little bit. Hello. That reminds me of Jello. We'll just say hi. Okay, great. Now we'll do the same thing. We'll just copy these over. Again, how I did that was Option and then Shift actually kept them in line. So I first, we'll do that again. I selected both of these paint chips, touch down on Option, then do Shift to keep them in line. I'm going to start dragging it, hold down Shift, and we'll keep those in line. Next, let's reverse it. So let's make the shape the blue color, right? And then just to make this a little bit faster, I'm gonna grab the gray here. Now we're just repeating the process, making sure that the colors actually are legible across everything. Now I'm gonna pull from the blue to show something. So let's see, sorry, keep that gray. The type here, we're gonna change to that blue. Now notice it's a little what I call muddy, right? So it's a little hard to read. So we can note that actually if we have the gray background, we don't want to use the light blue, but instead we're going to actually use that purple, right? So now we know what works and what doesn't work based on the color palette that we finalized. Anyways, I hope this tutorial was helpful, and I'll see you next week.